G'day team, Jeremy Britton, 24-hour wealth coach, down on the beach just after sunrise. And today I have a special request for you. Yes, you. You? Yes. Special request today is please stop pretending that you're normal. You're not normal. I know you're not normal. I'm not normal. It's okay. I recognize that you're not normal. None of your friends are normal. Your parents are not normal. Nobody you know is normal. Please stop pretending that you're normal. All that's doing is keeping you average. Sometimes I feel like I'm that little kid, you know the story, the Emperor's new clothes, and the Emperor's wandering around there in the crowd with his gonads swaying in the breeze, and nobody says anything. Nobody wants to stand out. No one wants to look like they're not normal. And then there's just some little kid who sticks their hand up and says, "Hey, look at that, that's funny," right? Everybody tries to keep that kid quiet. Why? Because they want to appear normal. They want the kid to pretend they're normal. It's not normal. Nobody's normal. You've got a unique talent, you've got a unique gift, and playing normal, pretending to be normal, keeping yourself small, isn't helping you, isn't helping anyone. You may know a little story about a little guy called Billy. Growing up, Billy wasn't normal. He had trouble communicating with the other kids. He had trouble focusing on anything that was more social. He'd like to sit down and read spreadsheets and look at computers. And Billy, well, if he was in a different family, they would have sent him to the doctor, diagnosed him with Asperger's syndrome, medicated him, sent him to school and made him normal. Maybe. But Billy wasn't normal. Billy didn't grow up in a normal family. And Billy, undiagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, possibly, didn't fit in at school, didn't fit at university, pulled out of university, didn't finish, went on to start Microsoft. Another story about little Dickie. Dickie didn't fit in at school either. Dickie was a bit interesting. If he grew up in a different family, maybe he would have been sent off to the doctor, diagnosed with ADHD, maybe diagnosed with Asperger's, maybe medicated, maybe sent to school and university and tried to blend in, tried to be made normal. But Dickie didn't grow up like that. Dickie grew up in a different family, wasn't diagnosed, wasn't treated, wasn't forced into the mould, and again, pulled out of school, pulled out of university, went on to start Virgin. Oprah, well, you know the story about Oprah. Terrible, terrible upbringing in the latter few years of her life, or and through her teenage years, psychologically and sexually abused repeatedly for many years. And some kid like that, if they were normal, if we want them to become normal, yeah, let's give them a whole bunch of anti-anxiety drugs, let's send them to a psychologist, let's try and beat that out of them so they're not so sensitive, so they're not so soft, so they can actually function in normal society. Let's make them a little bit tougher. Or maybe let's leave Oprah alone so she can cultivate that sensitivity, so she can cultivate that empathy, be sensitive with everybody she meets, and identify with her guests on a talk show and become one of the most connected, one of the most intuitive, one of the most wonderful people that we have on this planet, who has empathy for millions of people, has affected millions of people, and affected millions of lives. Please stop pretending that you're normal. If you try to fit in, if you try to have a normal life, you'll have a normal job, work normal hours, you'll have normal results, you'll have a normal relationship, and you'll get a normal paycheck. These people that I've mentioned weren't normal. You're not normal, I'm not normal. We all know it. It's about time you stop pretending. If you want to have an outstanding life, if you want to be outstanding, you are going to have to stand out. So stand up, embrace what is unique about you, find out how you can capitalize that, and for God's sake, join me. Stop pretending that you're normal. Let's start a revolution celebrating what is unique, what is fantastic about you. How can you capitalize on that? How can you affect a lot of people? Start by sharing this video and finding out more about people like you, what they did, how they became massively successful, how they managed to become outstanding instead of fitting in. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Down on the beach. or at 24hourwealthcoach.com. Cheers.